There's only one way to go, and it's through here in order to get to the class trial. Let me scoot up a bit. All right, let's see how this trial will go, man. Dude, we're only down to 6 people, man. This whole school started out with 16 people. Now there's 6 of us. That's insane. But yeah, man. Why do I feel like this music is kind of loud? I feel like this music's a bit loud, but it's alright. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, time to read some dialogue. Makoto Naegi says, Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then, of course, he gotta show up.
The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery. What?
What the? What's the? Oh man, I gotta keep track of these voices, man. Anyway.
Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD.
Come on, dude. I finished the Yakuza Kiwami game yesterday. Oh, how'd it go, man? I definitely want to get into the Yakuza series for sure. That's definitely in one of my wish lists. I already have 0 down on my account. I just want to get the other games. But yeah, man, I definitely want to play those games, man. I've been watching this Let's Player named Nico B play it, and it looked really fun. It's been a while since I watched it though, so I forgot the whole story, but I remember the gameplay being really fun while watching it from his perspective. It took me 18 hours, so pretty lengthy. Oh, okay. But I heard there's a lot of really good side quests though. I heard that the game, some of the side quests kind of take over the main story. Like, it's really fun. So I kind of want to see that. I like games with like really fun side stories. So yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna make a poll on games that I want to play on stream, and I'm gonna see if I can try to make that poll at some point. I'm probably gonna try finishing well, I have a game in mind after I finish this game, so hopefully I get to that. So yeah, and maybe after the stream I can talk about I guess the schedule a little bit for the stream. So yeah. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, Monokuma just said XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends?
That freaking sad face.
What? He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now
I can't
then,
wait.
please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there.
I can't even. Is that like there? Oh man.
What the heck was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough, because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. And you're trying to say it's not you right now? The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. Bro, why did she have to die, man? It's sad. I actually like Sakura as a character, man. She was cool. Then they offed her. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? I gotta hear everyone's thoughts right now. Let's go left to right. So, hero.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Byakuya? The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Toko. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? Alright, Hina.
What the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Kyoko.
Hey.
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. I agree with you there. Let's get to the trial, man.
Come on, it's time to put an end to this.
I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Oh boy. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It felt lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, bing bong, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. What is this? Why we got like hieroglyphics right now in the freaking background? We stumbled upon like some tomb? I don't know, man.
Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
Jeez, it's gonna be hard to do Monokuma's voice. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly how many times are you gonna say this, Makoto? A deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh boy, it is time. Yes, save. I'll save here. Alright then. Shoot, man. Let's set our skills. See if there, oh, we have Lost in Thought now. Increase the time limit for each phase. Effective during the class trial. Yes, please. I don't think I gained any other skills. I believe I only just got enough for... yeah, that. So, I gained more skill points, though, from that. Okay, open the e-handbook. Let's look at our truth bullets just to see what evidence we found again. So let's click it so we can find out more. Okay, so the victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. That's right, I remember that. Discovered in a rec room on the 3rd floor. Apparently there is evidence of a blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Okay, so I'm pretty sure she didn't die from like a mortal head wound, because for sure, because one thing, she's the ultimate martial artist. She can take in any damage. She's got the body of a goddess, bruh, like a buff goddess. She's not gonna be able to get down. She's not gonna be down by. She's not gonna be knocked out by some freaking shards of bottles, or just 2 bottles, I guess, from what I remember. But I think the vomiting of blood is gonna play into this. Maybe I think there's a possibility that she could be maybe poisoned from something, and we do have some evidence on that. Okay, so the chair being jammed against the door, I remember that. Supposed to create a scenario of a locked room. Yep, the body, there's traces of blood on her mouth, and then I remember she had like yellow powder on her shoe. There's a blood stain next to the magazine shelf. Polka dot candy wrapper. I remember there was one near Sakura, and then I think Hiro had a candy as well, from what I remember. The glass shards from the bottle, which is most likely used to hit Sakura in the head, that's for sure. We got the figure of the chess piece with Monokuma. Monokuma bottles, there's 2 missing. Chemical, the protein X thing that was dropped. I'm still questioning this because I wasn't sure if I ever saw the can at the time when we like broke into the room, because for some reason I'm really thinking someone put the can there, because like it says, the glass was found underneath the can. So if that's the case, someone put it there, because if if it was there to begin with, the glass would have been like on top of the can or surrounding it, but not under the can. So someone must have put it there. Then we got some handprints on the locker, so someone was hiding there, but I don't know who. I'm thinking it's either Hiro or Toko. Those are the only two that I can figure out that would be hiding there. But the handprints don't make it clear. We got Hina's account. She said Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro asking them to meet her in the rec room. I remember that. And she slid these notes under their door. Byakuya, he says he's received Sakura's note but never claimed to went and see her. Okay. Toko's account confirmed that she received a note but never claimed to go and see her. Pocket trash. I think that's the one Hiro got. It's probably representing the candy wrapper. There's the yellow powder, right? Kyoko's examination summary. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. The shards of glass that we collected were somehow heavier than the bottle. It should have been equal weight, right? Because they're like the same thing, but for some reason that's heavier. I don't know if it's because of the bag, but I feel like even the bag would have made it like tilt a little bit, but no, all the way. That's something. Someone wrote Toko in the magazine, making it play out that it's her, but I don't think it's her. It could be. It just seems too obvious. And then the chem lab stuff filled with chemicals and like poisons and stuff. There's a possibility that Sakura could be poisoned, and it's probably from one of these. There's a source of powder right here, and then someone cracked the bottle. And then we got footprints in the powder, of course. All right then. So someone definitely walked in. I think this was to. It was walking around. I think the A section of the cabinet. That's all I can remember. Okay, I went over the truth bullets. Now it's time to actually go and do this trial, man. Let's get on with it. Class trial. All rise. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
So, your votes will determine the results.
I'll just let it play out a bit.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Then you done did.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Up.
Whoa, deja vu.
Reference to the previous trial.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. All right, we're getting onto the argument. All right, let's see what we can find. Hina's account. Okay. Oh, we're gonna contradict that they never saw her.
It was one of you.
Okay.
One of you killed Sakura.
I'm trying to remember the
And
buttons.
what reason do you have for saying so?
Okay.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
I mean, that's true.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
I'm just trying
That's about
to.
as low as you can get.
I'm just trying to read everything. It looks like it's that one. Okay. Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those 3 specifically. I'm sure she mentioned it before.
It was one of
It was
you.
the last one.
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
Oh,
The only reason you have for accusing us?
boom. There you go.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong. I have the answer.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all the 3 of them. And does that mean one of them did it? Oh, it's just quickfire. All right. We're just blazing through this. Pocket trash. Oh, we're gonna point this out to Hiro for sure. because he had that.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
Okay.
One of you is absolutely guilty.
I'm so angry.
Wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay, that doesn't go for her or
Yeah,
him.
same here. I never saw her.
Nope.
No,
We got something for Hero right there. That's easy. Holy crap.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
You ate candy.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Sorry, I'm just jamming to the music. I'm just vibing to the music. It sounds like Tekken music if you think about it. There's definitely one level where they have this kind of music, or one stage. But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could have only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is, Hiro got the candy from Hina. When Sakura got that candy, Sakura loved candy too much to share. This?
I got it!
I kind of forgot.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Dang it!
I mean,
What the heck?
what I meant was,
Yep.
oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
No, you're calling me suspicious? No, you're suspicious. I don't know, man.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
Oh, is he gonna mention the magazine?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime,
Yeah.
she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
I think Hiro wrote that message to try to pin the blame on Toko. Just to, because I think he did something.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
That is true.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Oh, that means he saw it before everything. He definitely saw that. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to think he wrote that. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf, above the magazine shelf, under the magazine shelf. It was on the magazine shelf?
I got it!
Okay, got it.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
I mean, yeah, that is where our magazine is.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Cap. I'm sorry, but nothing you say ever makes sense, dude. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found a dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Alright, let's contradict his statement. Let's see what we can do to contradict his statement.
Exactly when I found the dying message.
Alright.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Uh-huh.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said that he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was
I can
only
see when
after
I
the
found.
investigation
Maybe
had begun.
this?
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I don't know what to pick. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Oh wait, hold up.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Wait, I'm kind of confused in this one.
I
think we have to contradict Hiro's statement.
Message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Flip,
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation.
Wait, hold on. I gotta check the truth bullets right now. Let me check the magazine, dying message, what it says. On the magazine one shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside this magazine, Toga's name has been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. Okay. What does that mean, though?
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
That's true.
When I pulled it out, I saw...
What's your problem?
Okay, I gotta go through this slowly. I'm gonna try shooting this at Hiro's message.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, dude. Oh my gosh. I suck at this.
I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Alright, I don't want any spoilers on this.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying mess. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the
I should have slowed it down.
It was only
Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. I have I love it. I have 11 minutes, so
makes total sense.
I got this. Okay. Come on.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Boom. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, gosh dang, I said something weird. Okay. I have to take someone's statement.
I can tell you exactly when I found
I'm gonna read everything again because I don't know.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation.
Do I just take this then?
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
Okay,
shelf.
let me try this one. Let me try this one. Let me try this one.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
No? What are you talking about? Oh my gosh.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
I have to read this again.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Uh-huh.
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Oh, we're gonna talk about how it's... Okay, I think I got it now.
What I said makes total sense.
Okay, I think this is it. I think this is it. All right.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go. Okay.
No,
it was that one. It took me a while. I was just trying to find the right evidence.
When Sakura's body was found, That magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
I don't even know what that means, dude.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Oh, because there's no blood in her hands. I remember.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it.
I remember.
And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
It's Kyoko's examination thing. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There is no way Sakura wrote that message. Okay. Oh, shoot. We're heading into a freaking DDR style.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
Bop, bop, bop,
The
bop,
occult is
bop,
bullcrap.
bop, 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 bop,
The
bop,
end is nigh.
bop, bop, bop,
Show me the
bop,
proof.
bop, bop,
I'm at
bop,
least 30%
bop,
right.
bop, 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 bop,
The
bop,
occult is
bop,
bullcrap.
bop, bop. Okay, that was so close.
Show me the proof.
This should
Bam!
prove it.
Get wrecked, dude. With knowledge, with logic. Okay.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yep.
Say what?
Then
Say what?
who did write it?
Say what? Freaking Stewie.
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Yeah.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Wow.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Huh? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked. What a
Pizza,
fool.
welcome to the stream. Welcome back, dude. What's up? How you been? We're in case 4 now for the class trial. We're kind of getting to the nick of things right here. Apparently Hiro admitted to killing her. I don't know about this.
And when I got there,
Oh shoot, a flashback? Okay, I don't know about this one, so. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. Huh? I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
Been good? That's good to hear, man. But, okay, this is starting to get interesting.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
That's quite the weird thing for her to say. I'm gonna end everything.
So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance.
Okay.
I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Okay, so he was definitely the one that hit the bottle.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Huh. OP?
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Just go ahead and blame Toko.
That's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Roast me, boil me.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Oh, jeez.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Hold on, man. Hold on. We don't have all the facts straight. I haven't even made my comic yet.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Okay. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden? Why he didn't use Sakura's finger? Why he picked Toko? What he would have had to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. True, but if more people were coming, I think he wouldn't have killed her. Plus, if she fell on the floor, how was she on the chair? Yeah. I don't think a bottle to the head would be able to kill Sakura, especially since she's the ultimate martial artist. I feel like that's impossible for her to get killed like that. So, what is the reason? I mean, okay, what? Maybe why he picked Toko? Oh shoot, nah. Well, it wouldn't be that straight for Toko to kill someone at random, right? She's the perfect fall girl. Don't think your suffering is over when you die. I want you to taste all the flavors of eternal pain. Anyway, that's not the point I was trying to make. Shoot. Crap. It looks like I just embarrassed myself. Okay, if Hiro wanted to pin the crime on Toko, there's one thing that doesn't make sense. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he have done? What have we had to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense. Hold up. Can I look back at the... No, I guess I can't. Why did magazine... Okay, maybe why he didn't use Sakura's finger. Crap! It was the first one. Just a concussion probably that explains the blood on her head, I think. True. That makes sense. Why didn't Hiro put blood on Sakura's finger to make it look like she'd written it? I just panicked. I didn't even think about it.
You wouldn't have thought of that even if you didn't panic.
Anyway, that's not the point I was trying to make. Crap. Okay, so it's the last one. Dang, I'm down to 1 heart. Oh gosh. This is bad. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's this one? Why the magazine was hidden?
My God! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
I actually don't remember that.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Uh-huh.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Okay, that makes sense actually. If you wanted to point it out that it's somebody, then you would have left it near the body, probably, but not somewhere like that you would hide. Then I think it's Toko who hid the magazine because I think what happened, I think Toko is stuck in the closet or the locker, I think, right? I think that was Toko for sure that was in the locker, and when she got out and found that, she wanted to hide it. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're starting to piece together the whole puzzle and everything. I gotcha.
Oh, well,
So Hiro never put that in there. Oh my gosh, it's loud. Hold up, let me close my window real quick. I'll be right back. It's starting to get hot too, so I opened my fan. But yeah, interesting.
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Up.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
True enough. Your gaming setup is cool. Thank you. Are you talking about the background? Thank you. I appreciate it. Want a quick review of this? So we got the Kingdom Hearts 2 poster over there. One of my favorite video games of all time. We got the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood poster right there. Probably my favorite anime of all time. We got some of my games here for PS3, some Switch games. I got Full Metal Alchemist Funko Pops here on display. These are really cool, and there's more that I want to get, but I can't find it. But I'm pretty much content with these four. I got a Goku figure down here. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a gift from my cousin that I got for Christmas. And, shout out to him, but it's really cool, and I'm planning on getting more anime figures at some point. And and you can't really see down here, but I have a bunch of my old consoles, like my GameCube, my PS2, but I think my PS2 is not doing well. I even tried cleaning it, but I can't really find also the cord for it, so I can't put it anywhere. The same for my GameCube stuff, so they're pretty much just for display. And I also have my PS Vita, my the Nintendo DS, 3DS. Well, actually, it's technically my sister's, but she doesn't use it anymore, so she lent it to me for whenever I want to use it. And I have a Taiko drum set over there. Maybe I should do for one stream like or maybe I could do like a setup video again for YouTube, just to like do a review of my room and everything. I have done it before, but I think because I updated everything, I kind of want to do another one. So maybe I could do that. But yeah, thank you for saying. Oh, and also Destination Classroom poster right there. I remember watching that show a lot. It's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I appreciate. Oh, and I forgot there's more. Got this cool poster that I got on Target, and then Persona 5 right here. Yeah, that's very cool. Thank you, thank you. All right, enough talking about my setup. Let's get back to the game. I need to finish this class trial.
Then he's not lying?
I guess so.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
So it's obviously Toko. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written, there's only one choice. It was Kyoko. Wrong pronunciation. It's Toko.
I got it.
All right, we got a heart. Nice,
It
nice,
had
nice,
to be
nice.
Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Nope.
Who asked you?
I asked me.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
I mean, have you seen the size of Sakura? Do you think she could easily die from that? Like, he just says that.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
All right. We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the killer. The real killer. And I have to prove that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, or we got multiple. Okay, Kyoko's examination, summary, status of Sakura's body, yellow powder. Ooh.
I didn't want to, but...
Maybe, Kyoko's examination summary.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
Okay.
And I hit Ogre from behind.
That's
before
true.
She could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
Mm-hmm.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Ah, okay, I know.
Yeah, just once.
Nope. Because the report, because of the Kyoko's examination, she got hit twice.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And that's why there was like 2 bottles that were broken. There were 2 bottles that were missing from the pillar, I think, right? There was like there's 2 gaps indicating that 2 bottles were taken. So I think Toko used the other one.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Because of the shards of glass on the floor. Didn't she also have blood in her mouth, I think? Yeah, she had blood coming out of her mouth. I think, in my opinion, I feel like that's gonna lead to like the actual cause of death, the blood in her mouth. Because I think we have some evidence that could prove that case. But for now, let's just continue with this story for now.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yep.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
I wonder. Anyway, yeah. Are we gonna point it out?
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
That's why it was heavy. Because it was 2 bottles. She told us to sweep up all the shards of glass. And we kind of just assumed that it was 1 bottle, right? But no, it was heavy because it was 2. Oh, I understand now. I actually understand.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground.
Yeah.
Along with the chess piece it had inside.
That means it was actually from 2 bottles. Oh, I'm starting to piece it together now. Okay.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Yeah.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because we got the scale and everything. Oh, like brain fart moment. We got a brain blast.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh, the chess piece? Oh, we're gonna do Hangman's Gambit. Okay, let's see what word it's gonna... Yeah, chess piece, okay. I need that C. E. Okay, I got S. All right. I need a P. I need a P right now. P. There we go. Where's the E? I need a double E. Give me the E. Give me E. There we go. Easy as pie, baby.
Now I understand.
Quick fire. Word. Word puzzle.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
We got the pawn, the rook, the bishop, and the king.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
What's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Did Toko took the queen piece?
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Right.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yeah.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
It's called checkmate.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Shut up, hero. You're nothing you say is relevant.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. there's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Oh, we got something
That
though.
bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing, it was broken, it was completely intact, it was excited. Nah, it was broken, right?
I got it!
There we go, half a heart.
The bottle
Why
must
half a
have been
heart
broken.
only?
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. It's the scale, right? Where's the scale? Where's the scale? Did I skip it? Here we go. All the Monokuma bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. However, when the bottle shards were weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found to be heavier. Here we go. There we go, 3 hearts.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Excuse me.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Yeah.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
It was 2 bottles. Mrs. Little Toko asking too many questions, lol. Miss Little Toko. Oh man, that's funny.
There was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Ah, you got caught.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Yep.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionados, Sakura's second attacker, Sakura's first attacker. I think second attacker, right? Because for sure Hero was the first one, I think.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Oh, jeez.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
Okay, so I'm thinking what happened here. Toko probably kind of wanted to see Sakura maybe. And then I guess she showed up a little bit earlier. Then all of a sudden she heard like someone could be coming into the rec room, and then she hid into the locker. I think that's probably what happened. This chicken I'm eating do be waking me up. You're eating chicken right now, dude? Dang. I just had like some breadsticks from Domino's and some chicken wings. Who's Ogre? Sakura. They just call her Ogre for some reason. Which I believe is also the name of I almost said Street Fighter, of a Tekken character. I believe there's a Tekken character named Ogre, but she's the martial artist, Sakura. That's who they call Ogre. Anyway.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Wow.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Oh, we're gonna prove it right here.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. Oh my gosh, another bullet time battle? Oh my goodness, bruh. Alright. Let's go and get on with this new element. We might as well learn it, right? Because if I go in this blind, I might not do well in this bullet time battle. So, man, we're heading to a second one. I thought it was only gonna be like one bullet time battle, like per trial. But I guess we're gonna have to learn about this new stuff, new elements, new stuff. Anyway, let's go. All right, so far you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Okay, I gotcha. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate, simply pressing the Q nor the mouse wheel. Okay. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're just going to pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. What? I'm halfway through? Well then, good luck and have fun. What do you mean I'm... Come on, game. All right then, how are we gonna do this? Okay.
It's a lie.
Oh, bop, 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 boom, bop, boom, bam, bop, boom, bop, 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 bang, 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 bop, bang, 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 bop, bang, 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 bop. Oh.
That's enough.
Oh, okay, here we go.
That's enough.
Oh, the locker handprint. There we go.
Prove it.
Okay, we had to change it in time. Got it. All right, we got it. I should have pressed Q.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Yep.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Well.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Because Byakuya told her to.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Up.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
Oh.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh my gosh.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Wow. To be fair, if I saw that, I'd probably run away.
When I saw that
I'd probably feel
blood,
threatened.
I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Oh, it's Genocide Jill that hit her. Her? You mean? Nope.
Guess who's back?
Gosh dang it.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill
Dang.
Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
That.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over,
I'm just gonna try
you
to go
collected
past
the
this.
pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Dang.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one. Why is like Hina so insisted on trying to like cast the vote now? That's sort of suspicious. My girl trying to be scary. Your girl? Wait, who's your girl in this? Hina? Or Toko? I don't know.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Wait, did I read that? I forgot.
No, not quite yet.
Nope.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
What'd you mean?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Okay. It wasn't.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
This is my command, darling.
No, I skipped that. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Well, looks like we're about to argue again. But for what? Okay, oh, we got multiple, okay. Maybe the yellow powder?
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Okay,
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
okay.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Mm-hmm.
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is... Where did Sakura die? It was... Oh, okay, I know what to pick now.
I was just
Status of the
sleeping
body.
peacefully.
So, okay, I got it. She died in the chairs. Did she...
Right where I woke up!
Okay.
I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Bap! There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Alright, let's see this.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Yeah.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Oh, the blood stain.
I got it!
There we go. Okay, 4 hearts.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The
Yeah.
blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
I don't think she's strong enough to move Sakura's body.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yeah.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
We haven't even talked about the can that was somehow appeared in the room. The freaking chem lab. We haven't discussed that. There's still a lot of stuff to discuss.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No.
So she just hid in there? Till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I saw it for myself. The locker was too small. I was in the locker. No, I saw it. It was open.
I got it!
It was open. I remember that.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I think she just dipped at one point.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
Yeah, she dipped before the room was locked then.
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Right.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Okay. Make your argument. Oh, shoot. File 4 of the yellow powder. Oh, the yellow powder probably. Okay.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oh, crap. Come on, Makoto, don't clam up now.
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Okay, I just gotta let it pass.
What was it that killed
Okay, I'm just gonna...
What was it?
There's no other that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything
That's a blow
other
to
than
the
the shot
head.
to her. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Okay, what does Makoto say? If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide...
Hold on. Monokuma file 4. Oh, it's okay. It's in the Monokuma file
There's no
because there's
other
vomit
possible
under.
cause.
There's vomit coming out of her, right? She's vomiting blood.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Boom. Okay, there we go.
No,
All
it's
right,
wrong.
I think I got it. This music, man.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
True.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then
Dang.
what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's what I'm getting at from the chemicals that were found there.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Stop.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You just like to jump in and seem like you're smart, man. Really? Man.
Explain it?
True? Yeah.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Yeah, probably. I think, yeah, in her drink, probably. It's probably because I think maybe because there's like a bunch of protein there, right, in the chem lab. Maybe someone like maybe someone like put in her protein drink like some poison.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Okay, calm down.
But you're the only one talking.
Actually, I can't really say that to a serial killer. They're not gonna listen.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Chem C9.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
It's called reagents? I always thought they were called regents for some reason. But yeah, man, let's get on with the story.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive. It's Section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Is he drinking the bottle of poison? What the flip, dude? I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. What the flip, dude?
Oh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Is he saying someone... So I think I said that before. Someone swapped... No, I didn't say. I think so. He's saying someone swapped the powder with poison, basically.
I'm talking about the protein.
Yeah, the protein powder. Someone swapped the protein powder, put it into the poison, and so they separated the two. They put the poison, I think, in the can that was found in the room, and then the poison... Yeah, the poison was in the can, and then the protein powder's in the poison bottle.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with her one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Oh, another Hangman's Gambit. Here we go. Protein drink. Okay, I need an R. T. Oh, I missed the T. Give me another T. There you go. I need an E. Okay, this Hangman's Gambit's pretty easy. I think this is the easiest mini game there. It's just finding the right letters. Drink. Okay, where's the I? I need an N. Boom. Easy. Simple. Simple and clean, and the way that you making me feel. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Yep.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched, so the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Yep.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene. A Monokuma bottle, a cup filled with water, a protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
For real?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be... It must be what we found in front of the shelf. The shelf? Oh, the footprints.
I got it!
Okay.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now.
Are we really about to say?
It was me.
Huh?
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Is this really the conclusion we're coming to? Nah, I don't believe it, honestly.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are Makoto and Leon, Makoto and Hina, Makoto and Byakuya. I guess. Guess that's the answer.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Yeah, I think I remember this flashback. Yeah, I don't need to say this.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
That is true.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Yeah, I think that's true.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
Right.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her.
But do you really think Hina would be the type to do that kind of thing?
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I mean, the words there coming from you. Can we really believe that?
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it!
Hold it! That's such a Phoenix Wright moment.
I'm not convinced.
Same here.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
Yeah,
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
Man, you're one to make assumptions, are you?
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are
Okay.
you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well,
Oh,
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
oh.
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
True.
It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Okay.
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Well, if it's you, Makoto, then it's okay.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
That's the look that Byakuya makes when he's a little nervous.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Wait, so... Hold up. Are we suggesting... Hold up, I'm thinking of something right now.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room.
Wait.
But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange? Oh, because there's no footprints leading from C to A. It's just straight to A. Interesting.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out, you idiot. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Because that's what trials are about, finding the truth. Footprints in the powder, chem lab shelf, source of the powder. Okay. What we got here?
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where
I'm
I
letting it
switched
play
the
out.
powders.
I'm letting it play out.
Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
In the chem lab, were the footprints and what direction were they? Where were the footprints and what direction were they facing? Those facts clearly contradict what Hina just told us.
First,
Yeah. Okay, so I know where to put it. I know where to press.
Okay, and I moved from Section C
Nope.
to Section.
Nope. You just went to A. You just went to A. You just went to A.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
Mm-hmm.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Yep.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
What'd she say again? I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I left a footprint. Up.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like.
Well... You see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
What the heck? I have not seen this portrait of Byakuya. He's actually looking quite... Wow. Okay.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Oh, shoot.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Of course she passes it to me.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. That has to be from the room, right? I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. The bottle of poison, the rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
Yeah,
The window
there.
we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window. According to what Hina told us, Section A of the shelf, Section C of the shelf, the rec room locker. C? Crap, I got it wrong. No. Okay, I think it's A.
what's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window. According to what Hina told us,
I got it!
Section A.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Holy crap.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
My tiny brain cannot handle this.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
It was Hina. She moved it.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can't say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. The can was over the glass. It's the empty protein drink, right? Let me look at
When it
the...
comes to that protein can,
Let me look at the empty protein can again. Where's it at? Yeah, protein drink was found near the rec room door. Container had a label. Shards of glass was from the window that was broken to get into the room were found both around and underneath it. That's the key.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Yeah.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong, Byakuya. How does it feel to be wrong?
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh shoot, he's
And
fully
this
shocked.
proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
That's my Phoenix Wright point.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Wow.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Well,
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle.
holy
knowing
crap.
exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
Holy crap, dude. Because if there was no way of them getting inside the locked room, she was like the only one there, right?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Byakuya has been humbled.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been... Oh, shoot.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Oh, wow. So this is the conclusion.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Well, I mean, it makes sense because she went from one direction to the other, and the poison was in section A.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Shoot, wait, what true bullet could that be? Footprints of the power. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Okay, it looks like it's another bullet time battle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
You're a liar!
Bop, 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 bop.
Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Yo, whoa, 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 bow,
You're a liar!
wow, wow, boom, bop, bop,
Wrong!
bop,
You're
yeah,
wrong!
yeah, bop, yeah, 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 bop, yeah, yeah, bop, 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 yeah, yeah, boom, boom,
You're a
boom,
liar!
boom, bop, yeah,
What are you
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wrong!
boom, yeah,
You're
boom,
wrong!
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
bop,
I
boom,
did it!
yeah,
Stop
bop, boom,
talking!
yeah, yeah, boom, yeah, 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 yeah.
You're a liar! Wrong!
Oh, we
You're
got it.
wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the
the
poison?
yellow powder.
This should prove it.
Because it was in her foot. Now I got it. Okay, I got it. Oh, yeah.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been
Right.
spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Dang.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Holy crap, dude. It was freaking... It was Hero all along. Nah, dude. So from what I can glean from this man, it had to be Sakura. I think she committed suicide. That has to be the only explanation. Holy crap, dude. That's quite the twist. It has to be.
Here's my answer.
Yep. Got it.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yep.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Why did my health meter show up? Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room. Byakuya created the locked room in secret. Monokuma forced her into the locked room. No, she wanted to create it.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you.
It was Hina.
Wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead.
Oh, shoot.
And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah. I have to go get them, get the others. She was rushing into it. She left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers.
Oh. And that's why the footprints were there.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept.
So you had the bottle of poison, switched it, put it there, then came back, put the protein powder with the poison. It started to make sense. It's all falling into place. Holy crap, dude.
There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone. Yep. They all found out.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura...
Yep, you placed the can.
Quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Yep.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Because I know my friends.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
But why though? Because she got angry at everyone and wants them to die? Is that the case?
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh, I forgot I have to make a comic. Alright then, let's figure this out, man. This is always the one that I struggle with sometimes. Okay, so we got Byakuya definitely looking at that because everybody's looking at the notes. Okay, Toko went in by herself. I think she goes into the locker. Okay, I think that's right. Here, okay. Hits her with the bottle. Smacks her in the head with a bottle. What, do we have a picture of that? Oh, the king piece. I mean the knight, not the king. And then something Hero would have left. Oh, dying message. Dips. Goes out. Okay. I think this is here. She comes out. Okay. Notices, boom, she transforms, crack. And then it was this piece. Then she gathers it up. Sakura, determined to end her life, grabs that poison. Okay. We all try to get in when the body was there. Boom. That's supposed to be Hina trying to deceive us. So there's the bottle. She oh. Boom. And then what else? Oh, boom. I think that's the case. I think we did it. Let's reenact.
Is you.
This better be right.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
This is actually kind of cool, having to piece the story together and all that.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Why they gotta make Byakuya look so evil though? why you still gotta have that face, man?
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yep, got it.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
I'm just gonna let it play out.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Jeez, Hiro, your hair is ridiculous, bro. Look at that.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him.
It's like you have a giant porcupine for a head. For hair. Bap. Got it. Oh.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Those who are still watching, how's everybody doing?
He hastily began.
Hope we are having a good night.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
There we go.
To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
We got it. Everything's falling into place.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
I'm just having fun right now. I just know that was pretty pudgy princess right there. The freaking magazine.
She put the magazine back upside down.
That sounds like something a stupid person would do.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
But then it awakened her.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Bang.
When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out.
And then bang. Got smacked twice.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Man, I feel
This
bad for
explains
Sakura,
why there were
man.
2 wounds on
I feel like
Sakura's
she
head.
wanted to try and patch things up with everybody.
Assuming Sakura really
right?
was dead this time, she said about
Like-
disposing of the evidence.
Yeah, let me just say this. Like, I really feel bad for Sakura because it seemed like she wanted to try and patch things up with everybody, right? She wanted everybody to get along, but they were just not that trusting of her ever since they revealed her to be the spy. So I guess she felt that in order to protect them, the only way they could, like, you know, she can, like, you know, have them stop fighting is if she herself dies. So she ended her own life, which is really sad. Man,
She gathered up the broken Monokuma
I just
bottle
realized
shards
Toko
and the
ran like
clean
Sonic the
chest
Hedgehog.
piece.
What's with her legs right there? But yo, man.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then,
Yeah.
what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Yep. Wait, so
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
so if Sakura's dead and she was the one who pretty much committed this whole thing, what's gonna happen? Like, there's nobody to execute, right? Because we're all alive. And the one who died was the one who pretty much is the Blackened technically because she killed somebody, which was herself. So how are you gonna make an execution for that? I'm guessing do we skip it? I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen though.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Yep.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Dang.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Oh shoot. Can't handle these freaking
was you, Hina.
Look at this, bruh. It's like a freaking anime segment for sure. I mean, it technically is anime, but look at this. Just like, this is like a moment of like, I can imagine seeing this artwork in like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the moment you lose like your battle and you're just like there standing there in defeat. It's like, it's so ridiculous, man. Oh, complete.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Yep.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
It's because I have friends. You treated everybody as if they're like a pawn in some game, but you didn't believe in the power of friendship because you don't have any friends, Byakuya. Don't you understand? I know something you don't, and that's the power of friendship.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
It's what makes us a decent human being.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Yep. You got played, Byakuya. You got played by the power of logic and friendship. Oh dang, I still aced it. Look at that. Give me all those mana coins, baby. Nice.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Freaking got it.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me.
I mean, it's already 4 trials, bro. We're kind of tired at this point.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Sad Monokuma. All right, that's about it, right? We got it. We pretty much nailed it right in the coffin. Wait, not an appropriate term. There we go. We hit the jackpot. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, back to voice acting.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What do you think?
And yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this.
What? Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just wanting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
That's... I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and...
Oh shoot, we got a flashback.
Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine.
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt.
Sakura,
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Dang.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you.
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yet,
Why?
and yet,
Yep, all that happening. Dang.
you trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Holy crap.
Hina, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back.
Oh, dang.
That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, I was already too late.
Dang.
Sakura!
Please.
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die?
That's kind of weird that they don't fill it out with voice. But that's just how it is, I guess.
She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
Holy crap. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry to interrupt you right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky?
I almost said Seiki.
What if it was really like this?
What?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? Oh, Hina already.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
Oh my gosh, really?
It's true.
What the flip, dude? That's all messed up.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well, now,
I can't help it if you
now.
totally think...
I can't read. Alright, let me try again.
I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little...
Damn it!
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. What? Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefits, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrative voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you just get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem, my narrator voice.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. He just goes into that kind of voice. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Oh shoot, it was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
What the heck? Why is he skipping over?
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka.
Dang, so she was a spy during the whole process.
At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
dang, that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Dang.
Of course! Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me.
Man.
All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded.
I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Oh. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Dang. Then my dojo will be safe. And above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. So it was kind of in a way to stick it to Monokuma, but I don't know how much that's gonna affect Monokuma. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life. So she did this to protect us, basically.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Dang, man. Why they gotta off Sakura like this, man? Sakura's a real one.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Well, dang, dude.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end.
And Monokuma stole it and put something fake? Oh gosh. So you did kind of tamper with it. Whatever.
I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Dang, dude.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was, like, totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyway.
Because you kind of tampered with the freaking suicide note. You stole it. That's still your fault, dude. Whatever, man.
Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Dang straight.
This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you. Remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Oh, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Whoa, what? Hold up. Whoa, wait a second. This music, you know it's about to get real.
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me.
Byakuya, does this mean...
Don't misunderstand, Baka. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning?
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish
It's the
you guys?
moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time.
But Sakura's already dead.
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Dude, what are you talking about?
No, alter ego!
They found the computer? How? Crap, dude. We should not have brought it out of the freaking room. Come on, man. Are you serious? And it showed the reaction of freaking alter ego. It looked like getting hit, man. What the flip, dude? That was like our source for trying to find like some information, man. Flip, dude. My gosh.
You...
Oh,
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! Well, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
Freaking... I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. That's some dirty moves, man. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the
Huh?
matter?
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Tom Hanks reference?
Shut the heck up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him.
Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops?
Like Al from Full Metal Alchemist?
Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is,
Lime? Did I say bottom lime? What is the bottom lime? And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold Lemon said so. Alright, I must stop.
bottom line is, it's got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No, I knew about it from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Alright, I'm gonna skip all this because I already know this. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time had made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to goodness, someday you will pay for this.
Holy crap.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well...
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left on Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel this mystery of the school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Gosh dang it, slap the flip out of this dude.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve.
still, I'm gonna do it. Oh, yo, Poophead, what's up, dude? What happened, man? How you been? You just got back home? Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm glad you're safe. But, yo, man, I don't know if you were... I guess you missed the whole trial, but it was a crazy conclusion, I will say. A crazy conclusion. Anyway.
Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser.
Did more people die? Yup. Guess what? Buff Girl died. And you know how she died? You want to know how she died? Suicide. That's how she died. It was crazy. Apparently she did it to protect all of us for some reason, because everybody was thinking, oh, like there's a spy, because it was revealed that she was a spy for the mastermind, and people were like distrusting her, and she feels that the only way to protect them is if she offs herself, so that way they don't fight each other anymore, or like fight over, you know. It was crazy, man. And man, you gotta watch the VOD of this if you want to see the whole shebang, basically. But yeah, she's dead. It was a sad death, pretty much. Probably one of the saddest deaths in this whole game. One of the saddest deaths for sure. Definitely up there in this game. Anyway, let's keep reading.
Oh, wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
There's one last line in the note.
I thought you didn't want to read it.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it.
Dang. You said the game ends with one survivor left? I actually don't know if it will end with one survivor left, honestly. Or the person wins who is last alive. So the way the trial works is that if you guess who the killer is, like if you manage to find who the killer is gonna get executed. But if you guess wrong, then everybody else besides the killer is gonna get executed. That's how it works. So apparently we managed to find out who it was. It was Sakura that killed herself. So yeah, we got it right. But apparently they still wanted to do a punishment, and so instead of finding any one of us to be punished, they found the laptop that we've been using to try to find like a way to escape this world or this school, and they destroyed it. And I was like, gosh dang it, trying to make us sink to despair and everything. Anyway, Monokuma.
Huh. Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you.
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard.
What the flip, dude? Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school? The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. Oh yeah, she asked, what did you do to me? What did you do to my body? And then Monica was just being weird about it. The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? Man, I don't even know. I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. But wouldn't we, like, feel it somehow? I don't know. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial is over, and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So... now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there, other than to head back up?
Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here.
But...
You must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Byakuya. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
What the heck? I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What the flip you talking about, Genocide Joe?
Huh?
Well, what are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are, sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the... What the... Nah, we're skipping that. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. Oh, well, to the next day, I guess. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms. And before long, night snuck up on us. Oh crap. Ding dong bing bong on this mother sucker. Skipping that. Skipping that.
Okay then.
Yep, I already know this. Already know sleepy times. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, into sleep. Couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I figured that meme. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Huh? What the flip?
Kyoko?
What are you doing here?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
I'm still dreaming.
Wait, what?
What are you doing in my room? Time unknown. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you sure?
Hey.
Or are you serious? Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Okay, I kind of want to find out what's going on here. What the flip, dude? Okay, first of all, let's save all that. Because gosh dang. Shoot, let's save up here. There we go. There we go. Alright, what you gotta say, Kyoko? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. Oh shoot. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Oh, flip, dude. Are we gonna have to go there? Alright then. 4th floor. Oh, we can't go from... Oh, we gotta leave the room. Okay. Alright then. Will I get caught by Monokuma at some point? I made my way into the after-hours school. Oh, wait, what? I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived... Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? Put my hand on the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
What the flip?
Oh ho! What are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
Now you two?
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you. Just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. Shoo.
Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. What is happening? And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on! Listen, that was all... What was all that just now? She woke me up, made me go into the data center, which was just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. Figured that would be the end of our conversation, but just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave... Nope.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? What? Kyoko's was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Huh?
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
There's a hidden student hiding in the school? Holy cap. Holy cap? Holy crap. Holy cap, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Sakura's gone. And they added a new student. Holy crap, dude. Wait, so what was originally 15 students that started off then? Huh. Okay. You received the alter lump present. I don't... What the flip? No. That's alter ego now. What the flip, dude? You messed up bear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
What the flip, dude?
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What the flip? Is that the masked individual that tried to get me last night? That knocked me out from the freaking Nacho Libre? What the flip? What is this music? Chapter 5. Holy crap, dude. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Oh, shoot. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
Huh?
Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that.
If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well,
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway.
Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
in the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Oh. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there, like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Oh gosh.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. Wow.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Dang. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Holy crap, dude. That was quite a while. And you know what? Oh, shoot. I'm going to end the stream here because that was quite... I just wanted to do the trial, basically.